Today, what we're talking about is puppy biting. We're talking about why does your puppy bite, first off, and how to prevent them from doing that, and what are some of the causes and like the tricks and tips to going about this. So, the first thing, your puppy could be biting for three reasons. The first thing that they might be biting because of is teething. Now, puppies start teething from 6 to 7 weeks old. You usually end up getting your puppy around 8 weeks, and this can continue until about 7 months or 8 months of age. So, these are the things of how you can prevent that from happening. The first thing is they might be biting because they're teething, or it's also them how they play as puppies. The third thing is maybe they're just exploring the world and hopefully it's not like an anxiety problem, which if these techniques don't work, then it could be anxiety. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to do is you want to get something like a something that they can chew on. A toy that you could put in the freezer. That cold is going to help their teeth. It's also going to make their teeth cleaner and their breath is going to smell a lot better. So you're going to get something and freeze it, preferably like a soft chew toy that you could probably pick up at, your local dog store. Um, you're also, when you're there, you should pick up bully sticks. Grim, come here. You should pick up some bully sticks. What those bully sticks are going to do is when your dog feels like he needs to chew on something, you could give him that bully stick. Make sure you watch it though, because you could end up getting the wrong bully stick, the wrong type for your age of German Shepherd, and that could cause a big problem because he could actually end up losing teeth, or in some cases, stay over here, come here. He could actually like something, like he could end up losing teeth and all sorts of things. Like they can even choke on some bones if they fracture off and splinter off. So you want to be careful about the bones that you pick at this age. Just make sure that he has something that he can chew on. Bully sticks work great because they taste good to dogs too. So teething, that could be the problem. So getting him something like that he could focus and chew on is going to help with that process. And he's going to lose teeth. I think I actually found one of my dog's teeth when he was during this teething stage and he was losing his teeth. It was pretty cool. I kept it, and then over the years, I don't know what happened to it. I ended up moving, so it might have just got lost. Okay, so now we're going to talk about your dog being just playful. A lot of times, German shepherds, they're very playful and they show this biting stuff. They also get the nickname of land sharks because they end up just biting everything. They'll run into you, they'll bite you, and it becomes a problem when you start using your hands as their toy. So you want to let them know, like, it's not okay to bite because even those little puppy teeth hurt. And now, if you have the foresight and you're looking into the future, you could probably see where this would become a big problem. And that problem is when they get older and they bite you, it's going to really hurt. So, we want to instill this so they don't do any more biting. Now, when I first got Grim, and, I was talking about puppy biting one day. A lady literally came up to me, and I'm not exaggerating this, and she said that to stop puppy biting, she puts her finger inside of the dog's mouth and presses on the roof of their mouth to get them to stop. Now, that's not going to work. It's not going to prevent your dog from biting. And, doing harsh punishments like that, hey, doing harsh punishments like that is more than likely going to just suppress the behavior and it's going to turn into a worse problem in the long run. So instead of doing that, what you're going to do is get your dog something that they can chew on instead. And whenever they bite you or bite your hand, what you're going to do is you're going to simulate like a yelp, how they do when they play and it hurts. This will teach your dog not to bite because it'll recognize that it's hurting you. Your dog doesn't want to hurt you. So it'll stop him from doing that. You want to take your hand away and you want to stop playing immediately. Stop doing whatever it is that you're doing and show him that it's not okay. And actually yelp. Like say ouch and show that it actually hurts when he's doing that. That's gonna that's gonna be the deciding factor of whether or not your dog's gonna quit biting or not. Okay, so they also explore the world. with their mouth, just like early humans did. This is part of their instincts. This is how they learn about things. Is they feel the texture of things, they chew things, and one of the favorite things that they like to chew is cords, controllers, your furniture, and your pillow. So, and shoes. Oh, famous for chewing up shoes, aren't dogs? So what you want to do is keep that stuff out of reach from your puppy. You have to puppy proof your house, just like you baby proof your house. You have to puppy proof your house. Get all that stuff, move it around, and I would say for the first couple of weeks or so, chilling with your dog, walk around with your dog on a leash so that you can watch everything that he does, that he can follow you, so he can learn and not develop those bad habits. But to prevent him from doing that, all you have to do is, get him something to chew on, stop the behavior and tell him it hurts, and then put your things away so he's not able to get onto it, and give him something more interesting to actually chew on. That's going to be those frozen treats that you got in the fridge. That's going to be things that you could pick up and like just play with them with, like a tug, that show him what he can chew on. Get him those bully sticks. Let's also talk about your family. If he's biting you, if your dog is biting you, then odds are he's probably biting your child too. And German Shepherds are actually very affectionate. And one of the ways that they show affection is through biting. So you have to teach them, like, it's never okay to put your teeth on somebody. And small hands, your hands. Don't play with your dog like your hands are a chew toy. Don't put your hand inside of your dog's mouth. Don't like wrestle with them and put your hands in their mouth and teach them that it's okay to bite. You have to do the opposite of that because if you don't, you're just setting your dog up for a big problem. It's a big mistake and it can have big consequences later on down the road. These type of dogs, they learn based off of a repetition system. Where they do something enough times, it starts to become ingrained in them, and they start to be good at it, and they just starts to become an automatic response for them. If you sit there and you let your dogs bite you and bite your hands, I guarantee you, when they get older, they're going to think it's okay, and they're going to bite. But if you have a German Shepherd puppy right now, and it has nipped at you or bit you, I bet that you don't like that sensation. You don't like that feeling. So you're probably not going to let them sit up there and chew your hands. Don't leave them unattended with kids at this age. Be in the room present with them so that you can teach them those good behaviors and those good habits. Go ahead and hit the like button if you found this information helpful. And this is the Prairie Shepherd. Peace out.